What's up, family? My name is Trill, and today we have some new good news regarding checks of up to $6,935 for low-income families, which would include those who don't have any children, as well as our seniors. Yes, guys, that may also include our Social Security recipients as well. So yes, according to the IRS, this large sum of money could be available to some individuals. Now, in addition to that, guys, the House just passed a $55 billion stimulus aid package bill. This is the result of the lasting effects of the pandemic that could provide stimulus relief aid to those restaurants as well as businesses that are still struggling right now. And last but not least, guys, hey, we have some good information regarding individuals who have medical debt showing up on their credit report. This could be wiped away very soon. Let's go ahead and talk about it today. But as a quick reminder, on this channel, we cover everything from what's going on around the world with the stock market, with the war in Ukraine, as well as multiple daily news stories around the world. So if you're interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Okay, guys, just a quick reminder about the new promotion that is going on this month of April. It is with Webull Investing. Yes, if you are not investing yet, I would highly encourage you to go ahead and sign up with an account today because they are giving you 5 free stocks after you deposit just $1. Everybody has $1, right? So if you want to go ahead and take advantage of receiving these 5 free stocks that could be worth up to $2,000, hey, go ahead and sign up today using the link down below. And then after you sign up, go ahead and deposit $1. Yes, guys, this money is totally free. And you guys know that we love free money on this channel. Now, if you have any questions, guys, hey, don't hesitate to ask. Well, guys, yesterday the CPI numbers came out and the consumer prices rose about 8.5% in the month of March, which was slightly a little bit better than expected, which was the highest that we have seen since 1981. Yes, the headline CPI in March rose 8.5%. Surging foods, energy, and shelter costs helped account for this particular gain. Also, real worker earnings fell by another 0.8% during the month of March as the cost of living outpaced otherwise strong pay gains. So yes, guys, inflation continues to climb in this country, in which we see these CPI numbers where inflation has climbed 8.5% for the month of March, which is the highest level that we have seen in decades. But anyways, guys, hey, the prices that consumers are paying for everyday items surged back in March to the highest levels that we have seen in the early days. So as this information was released on Tuesday morning, hey, it ended up putting a surge in the stock market. This was obviously what the market has been looking for over the past few days, because the stock market has been going down for at least the last 4 to 5 days so far. So the CPI numbers coming out a little bit better than expected ended up giving the stock market a surge that it really needed. However, before the day was over, guys, the stock market ended up taking a U-turn and ended up plummeting all of the gains for the entire day. The Dow Jones ended up dropping and closing a negative 125 points, which was led by companies such as Cisco as well as Visa, which is the credit card company. So guys, the stock market ended up having another red day, and this is not going good, guys. A lot of investors are really scared about what this country is going through right now, as well as all of the other things that are involved, such as the ending of the pandemic, the Omicron variant continuing to spread in the United States as well as in China right now, in addition to the war in Ukraine. So guys, investors are a little bit fearful right now, and hopefully that thing is going to change, in which the stock market is going to turn back around again and go up in the latest days. So Guys, this is the best time to go ahead and start investing with Webull. And right now, the stock market is down right now, so you are getting these free stocks at a very good price. But anyways, guys, in other news, Philadelphia is reinstating their indoor mask mandates. Now, this is after moving into a level 2 of a 4-tiered COVID-19 response system. Now, the health commissioner, Dr. Cheryl Bachel, said that the city will provide businesses with a 1-week educational period before the mandate actually goes into effect. Then they put out a statement and said that, look, we hope by having folks whenever they're in public indoor spaces, we can get ahead of the wave and keep it from reaching a peak like we saw back in January with the Omicron variant. If we can do that, we can literally save the lives of vulnerable Philadelphians. At this level of transmission, we do not believe that there is any reason to panic right now or enjoy any activities that we enjoy and are important to use. Our city remains open. So yeah, guys, Philadelphia is the first state to actually impose this indoor mask mandate. But the biggest question is, will other states actually impose this same type of mask mandate? We saw where a lot of people in the Washington, D.C., as far as lawmakers in the recent weeks, have been coming down with the infection of COVID-19, especially House Speaker Nancy Pelosi ended up coming down with the COVID-19 as well, in which she was so close to President Biden, in which President Biden ended up giving her a hug a day before she was tested positive. So guys, this Omicron variant seems to be picking up in a lot of states here. And we saw on the previous video where China is having a lockdown of 51 million people right now. So yes, guys, Omicron is not over. The COVID-19 is not over. And so we may see some of the states start picking up an uptick in the testing positive of the COVID-19, in which some of these states could impose this same type of mask mandates in indoor places. But I hope that is not what's going to happen, guys. But moving on, guys, hey, the White House is moving on with a new type of deal going on, such as they are responding to those individuals that continue to have medical debt on their credit reports. Yes, that has been preventing some individuals from purchasing their first homes or purchasing a home. But the White House is stepping up and doing something about it. And right now they are changing the way that is actually looked at, because those individuals that have medical debt on their credit reports, they are actually removing that and telling the loan officers and the loan companies who loan you money for your purchase of your home, they are no longer going to be looking at the medical debt on your credit report. It says right here, loan eligibility will no longer include what applicants, including veterans, owe for past medical services. Now, it says that Vice President Kamala Harris will announce some new steps designed to reduce the cost of federal home loans for Americans saddled with medical debt and making it easier for veterans to have loans forever or forgiven as part of a White House push to help the millions facing unpaid healthcare bills. Now, this particular effort will include a push within the federal government to stop considering medical debt when determining eligibility for home loans, including in programs like the Department of Agriculture's $20 billion rural housing program. Because the government won't consider how much applicants owe in medical expenses, those in debt should receive more favorable terms on their home loans to buy or either build a new home. So yes, guys, this is some awesome news, because I know tons of my family and friends who have been judged because of the amount of medical debt that they have on their credit report. And with this new transition from the White House, this could allow many millions of Americans to actually become eligible to purchase their first home. This is some good news, and it also applies to our veterans in this country. Again, guys, that is some great information. But moving on, guys, the House ended up passing a bill that is for stimulus relief aid for restaurants as well as small businesses that were affected by the COVID pandemic. A $55 billion bill was passed by the House cost, and it is used to largely replenish a grant program that was created by the American Rescue Plan that provides assistance to restaurants. That was passed about 5 or 6 days ago. And now, guys, that bill is now being sent over to the Senate for them to pass the bill as well. However, it does look like that amount of money has been reduced from $55 billion to now $42 billion in relief aid. Yes, according to this article right here that just came out yesterday, this bill is now being sent over with worth $42 billion in relief to restaurants, and it is now headed to the Senate for their approval. Once the Senate is able to pass this bill, it could be sent over to the president's desk for his signature to be signed into legislature. So guys, restaurants as well as other small businesses could receive this new grant from the American Rescue Plan. They could receive some new stimulus relief aid within the coming weeks if this bill is able to pass in the Senate. Last but not least, guys, hey, we do have millions of people are now being eligible for a tax credit that could save them thousands of dollars. Yes, according to this article on Yahoo News, it says that millions more people without children are now eligible for a tax credit. And that tax credit could be in the amount of $6,935. Yes, right here in this same article, it says that the IRS earned income tax credit worth $6,935. There are millions of Americans that are younger or either seniors who could qualify for a tax credit worth as much as $6,935 from the IRS. Now, this is under the Earned Income Tax Credit, or also known as the EITC, which works to benefit working families making a low to either moderate income. Anyone over the age of 19 years old may apply for this EITC. And in addition, now 18-year-olds that just left foster care and were at risk of becoming homeless may also claim this same tax credit. Yes, the most a person can get is in the amount of $6,935, but that's what they end up getting depends on their own income that they received, as well as the number of dependents and their filing status with the IRS. Now, for example, a family of 3 could see as much as $6,728, according to this report. And if a family of 3 has an adjusted gross income, or AGI, of $57,414, they will see the entire amount that I listed above. And a family with just 1 dependent could see as much as $3,733. So yes, guys, this is some good information coming out of the White House. Now, this is part of the recently signed American Rescue Plan that was signed into law by President Biden sometime last year. And in order to qualify for this particular EITC from the IRS, you need to at least have at least $1 earned dollar in earned income to qualify for the credit from working for yourself or either an employer. You must also have under $10,000 in investment income for the current tax year of 2022, and your Social Security is also necessary to qualify for this money, and your Social Security must be valid for working before you file your tax return. And in addition, you need to be a U.S. citizen or a resident alien for the entire year. And last but not least, the rules differ for disabled Americans as well as military members. So those 2 people are also eligible for this particular tax credit. Now, guys, just to let you know, guys, this is also being referred to as an adult tax credit. We all saw where the entire year or half of the year of 2021 were those individuals with children received a child tax credit for every month, and they received up to $350 per dependent. And now this right here, this EITC, is considered as an adult tax credit. So we are finally getting this coming down the pipelines. Now, the Biden administration changed the maximum credit for those collecting this particular tax credit without any children from the previous amount of $538 to now the amount of $1,502. Now, if Americans believe that they may have qualified but did not claim it, they may file an amended tax return in order to receive this money. Now, if that applies to you guys, hey, returns were allowed to be submitted starting on January the 24th. And if you have to file an amendment, I believe that you have until the end of this year. So guys, I hope this information was helpful to you, and I hope that you guys are getting excited about this potential $6,935 could be eligible to you if you are considered or in the group of being a low-income family, or either you fall into the category of being a senior without any children, or also guys, this may even apply to our Social Security recipients because they also fall in line with the same structure as being a senior, as well as having no children, or at least you may have children over the age of 21 years old. So again, guys, this is some great news. Now, if you want to find out more information about this, I will include this link to this article down below as well, so that you can click on it and read the article in its entirety for yourself. And in addition to that, guys, you can also go to the IRS.gov's website, in which you can get in the search bar and you can type in EITC, and that will lead you to this page that I have on the screen, which also gives you more information in regards to who can actually qualify for this earned income tax credit, also known as the EITC. And just real quick, guys, it says right here that low to moderate income workers with qualifying children may be eligible to claim this particular EITC if these certain qualifying rules apply to you or someone you know. So guys, if this information is helpful to you, don't forget to go ahead and share this video with someone else that you know. Also, guys, make a link to this video. And if you get a chance, go ahead and hit the like button as well. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.